As India celebrates the 90th anniversary of Air Force Day, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary on Saturday announced the creation of a new operational branch of weapons system for officers, the first time since independence. The new weapon system branch will have 4 categories of sub-streams: flying, surface, remote, intelligence. It aims to man the specialized streams of surface-to-surface missiles, surface-to-air missiles, remotely piloted aircraft, and weapon system operators in twin and multi-crew aircraft. At the 90th Indian Air Force Day celebrations in Chandigarh on October 8, the main banner that was at the event showed the first glimpses of the S400 air defense system that was delivered to the Indian Air Force last year. By Russia, the S400 system is seen in the Tipinus grey camo, which is unique to the Indian Air Force, which is often used in fighter jets and other air defense systems, and is not based on any S400 stock image. S400 deployment is taking place in the western and eastern sectors as supplies have resumed after brief delays due to war or has been caught in satellite imagery of any forward bases, hinting at the possibility of being deployed at a secret base, yet it still has not been publicly displayed. In the latest incident in a string of drone attacks on Russian military infrastructure, a Ukrainian drone reportedly traveled across the border and targeted a Russian Tu22 bomber base. A Ukrainian drone struck the Shekhovka airbase, home to Russian Tu-22 strategic bombers from the 52nd Heavy Bomber Aviation Regiment. The facility is located 170 miles southwest of Moscow and 140 miles north of the border with Ukraine. The infrastructure of the airfield and equipment are not damaged. There is no threat to work. An investigative and operational group is working at the scene to establish the causes and circumstances of the incident. The Tu-22 bombers have been crucial in Russia's all-out offensive against Ukraine. On April 14, they joined the operation and began by utilizing unguided bombs. The South Korea's fighter aircraft, Fa-50, was facing issues that led the Philippines Air Force to ground the South Korean jets. The Philippine Air Force confirmed later that its non-operational Fa-50PH fighters were undergoing scheduled maintenance. In simpler words, they were grounded. Fa-50 is often called a challenger to India's LCA Tejas, while Kf-21 is compared to India's MK aircraft and Tejas Mk2. Both fighters are vying for global defense deals, but it is India that is looking for its debut export order. In order to protect India from Western sanctions, Russia agrees to help India in its Super Sukhoi upgrade program unofficially. A Russian defense industry delegation will soon travel to India to carry forward long drawn-out talks for an upgrade of the Indian Air Force's Sukhoi 30 MKI fleet. This proposed upgrade will include better radar, a more potent weapons package, a new cockpit system, and the integration of electronic warfare abilities. Indian Air Force and Ministry of Defense have issued a request for information to procure approximately 50 to 100 medium-range loitering munition from registered Indian vendors. MRLM is required to avoid enemy air defense and still maintain a high probability of hitting the targets. IAF is seeking loitering munition with AO and IR sensors for day and night capability with an operational requirement to neutralize targets within the range of 150 plus km across the border. The loitering munition is expected to go undetected in enemy territory to neutralize targets of tactical importance closer to the borders. As per Indian Air Force Chief V.R. Chaudhary, India is actively pursuing the acquisition of ISTAR, a high-tech ground surveillance aircraft and battlefield support system. According to Air Chief Marshal Chaudhary, the estimated $3 billion procurement of 5 ISTAR intelligence, surveillance, target acquisition, and reconnaissance aircraft under the India-US Defense Technology and Trade Initiative (DTTI) framework is on track. The ISTAR is an important force multiplier. A sustained lack of action since the DTTI deal was proposed in 2019 had cast a cloud of uncertainty. The remarks of the Air Chief provide confirmation.